Hi Scorpio, this is your forecast for the month of February 2017. This is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, or Scorpio Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited the site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. Now, the underlying energy is the death. So this is another confirmation that you are concluding some things. There's a major transformation taking place and it's necessary. This is something deep and profound for you. And it's something that didn't happen just this month. This is something that has been going on over time that has brought you to this moment. And maybe you're leaving the past behind. Maybe this is going to be a month where you break those chains. You leave bondage. You liberate yourself. You empower yourself. There's some transition taking place, and maybe you're purging, old habits. You're letting go of a lifestyle that didn't work for you. Maybe there's a change of status somehow. Again, maybe you're starting a job or leaving a job. Maybe you're leaving home, or you're traveling, you're relocating, you're ending a relationship, you're beginning a relationship. Whatever it is, you're regenerating yourself. You're reincarnating into another form. You're finding some kind of renewal. Now, for those of you who are stuck, which again, this energy can go either way with that devil and that Four of Pentacles and this history that you're grappling with, maybe some conditioning or patterns from your childhood. It all depends. You may be resistant to some changes that you need to make. You may be stuck. You may be fighting change. You may be blocking change. You may be taking an extreme position. And you may be turning your back on possibilities and the future. Maybe you're afraid to make a change. Or maybe you're being forced to give up something. Whatever it is, whether it's the most spectacular opportunity or some life-changing challenge or just this deep will to survive, that's going to be your motivator this month. You're not going to want to be confined. On a soul level, you don't want to be stagnant. You want to break free, and you don't want to be in situations where you don't know what the future holds for you. This is a month where you are very security minded. You've got 4 earth-related cards. You want some grounding, and you are, in some cases, able to provide your motivation. Your own self-motivation. Now, this may be, again, coming to terms with that. You need to end some things. You need to let go of some things. You need to surrender some things. And if you work with the energy positively, you're going to be able to make some adjustments, whether, some things happen that you weren't expecting. There's some forks and twists and turns in the road. You're going to be able to deal with that. But for others of you, you can't let go. You're still thinking about, again, the past, that conditioning, the habits, and you're using that as an excuse to continue to do battle with yourself, other people, to close that door, to block opportunity. This is a message for you to You've been doing a lot of blocking, repressing, not letting others in, maybe not letting others get close. Maybe you're too self-contained. You've closed yourself off. You've built a wall. And maybe you're not even open to suggestions or advice or other viewpoints or other perspectives. Maybe when people try to talk to you, you immediately shut off. You close your ears or you walk out of the room even. Especially if they're not seeing things the way you are. But you know this, the longer that you remain stuck, the longer you remain in denial or resistant to making the changes that can improve your life, the longer you're going to be stuck right where you are, dealing with confining, stagnant situations with a lot of loose ends that are hanging in limbo. So this is a month for you to be someone different, start over, self-regenerate. And the drive is going to be, how strongly you feel about your financial, emotional, physical, or psychological condition and what effort you're willing to put in to reach the top. Because the power is there available to you if you're ready. So this is a time of action to act, to start something, to focus on good timing, or to realize that now is the time for you to take some initiative to make some important and much needed changes. And probably if you don't do it, the universe will step in and do it for you anyway. So this is going to be a month where the outcome will depend on how rational you are able to maintain your ability to deal with situations that are coming at you and how you absorb that, how you react to that. And you're going to be more realistic during this time period. And so there are going to be some big changes that happen for you. But again, this is not an overnight process. This is a little bit here, a little bit there. Small things that open you up to some new perspectives, change your awareness. And your need for security, your need to belong, will be the motivating factor behind your decisions this month. This is something, again, that's ongoing, some old situation that is now you're taking it to the next step. Or maybe you're starting something new and it's unfolding quickly for you. You're weighing your options. There's an opportunity that's presenting and you're having to figure out whether you should walk through that doorway. And you need to be practical. You need to rely on your own judgment. But you need to check the facts and make sure you know exactly where you stand before you take this leap. And you need to make sure that you don't allow others to bully you into some type of a decision. You don't have any cups in this spread, so there is a lack of emotion about it. You are totally focused. Maybe it's the logic that's overcoming everything. However, there are no swords either. And so either whatever it is you're involved in, there's been little forethought put into it, or there's a lack of communication with important parties, or someone around you, whoever that may be, is not being practical. They're being illogical. They're acting irrationally. And there are no wands. There's much needed change, but there's no motivating energy to make that happen. In fact, you have too many pentacles, too much earth energy, which speaks of stagnancy and inaction. So this is about feeling secure, and that probably has become paramount for you. And it may be something that's keeping you bound. You may be acting out of fear because your security is so important to you that you're not taking a lot of action. But maybe this is what you want. Maybe you want that safe and secure foundation, that unshakable foundation. But you will probably find ultimately that a lack of forward movement, a lack of activity, a lack of action is going to result in you becoming very frustrated.